Welcome to the KIPP Atlanta Collegiate Virtual Celebration.
Yellow buses to the schoolhouse, hitting 4 classes a day. Freshmen and juniors and sophomores, all in the hall and all in your way. Yes, it's done. That cap on your head, that gown around your neck, and that counselor finally clearing you saying, check, it's done. That feeling right now where nothing compares, and knowing that now in the mirror you stare to look at yourself just as sure as the sun, having all of your credits, and finally saying it's done. Congratulations, it's time to celebrate. I'm happy, we're happy, you're happy. And for all of the aunts and the uncles and the grandmothers and the grandfathers and the cousins and the mothers and the fathers and the friends and the neighbors and everybody who has joined us during this time, it is time for us to turn up the volume. It's time to put on your caps and put in your gowns, grab some good mood food, and let's sit back together as APS delivers these celebrations from our heart to your living rooms as an honor to the class of 2020.
It wasn't supposed to be like this. We were looking forward to the end of our senior year and graduation. Then this happened.
People should be concerned, and the one issue here is that we don't really know the extent of the outbreak.
Of all the things we could have dreamed of for this moment, this was not it.
The Centers for Disease Control says the coronavirus.
26 people have died.
The metro, most school districts are planning to close.
We have all been impacted by this. One moment, we were all together, and in the next, we were at home with family and loved ones, adjusting and adapting to change and uncertainty.
Temporarily closing schools, so that means districts have to plan for that right now.
We never thought that would be the last time we would see each other. That we would miss walking across the stage together and celebrating the fact that we made it. Yet through it all, we are here. We battled through the tough times together. Though distant, we remain connected. We learned together, and we will finish this journey together. We are unstoppable. We have a legacy to keep, dreams to fulfill, and this won't keep us from our commencement. Though this is not how we saw it in the beginning, we embrace this moment. We celebrate that we made it here, and all of those who helped us and taught us along the way. One day, we will tell the story of the class of 2020 and how, through it all, we are here.
Please welcome our Superintendent of Atlanta Public Schools, Dr. Maria Karstarfin.
She brings an impressive record in the transformational educational leadership with nearly 25 years of experience in diverse major metropolitan school districts. She is a passionate advocate for children and their families, APS and its transformation. As a student, I know she has loved and supported all of us, my classmates, and the district staff who have inspired her every day for the last 6 years. We are honored to have her lead us, and we will miss her, and she will miss us. Reading her letter to the class of 2020 and saying her final farewell, our superintendent, Dr. Maria Karstarfen.
An open letter to the seniors of the class of 2020. To my beloved class of 2020, amid all the chaos and crazy surrounding what has become a global pandemic, I've been thinking about you, every single one of you, as our district works to maintain teaching and learning and some semblance of a normal school year, even as our school buildings remain closed. With you prematurely heading your separate ways, I've been reflecting on the power of the students of the class of 2020. You were starting 7th grade when I first met you, little middle schoolers that have now grown up into beautiful and compelling young men and women. It is you who give me the heart and passion to do this work. You are indeed #worth the wait. Gosh. And just as you have worked together to emerge from numerous struggles over your 13 years of schooling, you will emerge from this pandemic. Given how much you've achieved together, I know it may feel stressful and disorienting to have to face this latest challenge apart from each other. Even as you recognize the power of facing challenges together, you're told to face this particular one in isolation and at a distance. So it's lonely, it's scary, but it's not insurmountable. I've come to realize in my role as superintendent that while the immediate challenge of this virus does require us to be apart for a time, that's not the only challenge we're facing. The challenge before us is not just to make it through these next few weeks and months, because we will. What I see as the greatest challenge and opportunity for us is rebuilding the world on the other side of this, making it kinder, fairer, more just, and just much better than it was before. The disparities and inequities in our communities have always existed. However, they are exacerbated by the virus, and that is the world you will lead us through. You need to remember that, and I believe you are strong enough to persevere and rebuild our communities for the better. What gives me hope during these challenging times is that you, the leaders, the learners, the strivers that I've had the pleasure to watch grow over the last 6 years will be responsible for the building and shaping of that world, and you will do it together. As you move through the rest of your life, every job you take, every decision you make, every interaction you have will play a part in shaping that world. So these next few weeks provide opportune moments for you to think, uninterrupted by the usual school day-to-day routines, about who you are, what you want to be, and what you're going to do to rebuild that world. Take that time and do something great with it.
KIPP class of 2020, you've excelled in academics and scholarship with valedictorian and star student Khadijah Marshall, co-salutatorians Jordan Campbell and Tobias McCoy, and Tanaya Baker, who earned a prestigious Questbridge Scholarship to the University of Pennsylvania. Together, the class of 2020 contributed to KIPP Collegiate earning the distinction of both an AP Challenge School and an AP STEM School this year. You have become models for community service, as exhibited by Ari Hawkins, named among Atlanta In-Town's 20 Under 20 for her philanthropic work at the Atlanta Zoo, for the homeless, and for so many other causes. And you've excelled in athletics and performance. Take these 4 seniors, Khadijah Marshall, Demaya Bostic, Kamari Hood, and Jakaria Haynes, who led your cheer team to regional championship and became the only all-black squad to compete in the AA state championship this year. I'd also like to thank the senior football players who over the years allowed me to practice with them every summer. Number 8, Devonair Bird. Number 57, Shafi Wright. Number 7, Keyshawn Dixon. Number 32, Ionis Johnson. And number 24, Righteous Chester III. As you go out into this world, I know you'll never, ever forget that you are warriors. I call on you, warriors! Class of 2020, rise to all challenges beyond this pandemic and go out and make your mark on this world so that it will be a better place.
I want to leave you with one final thought. Strength comes from struggle, and the strongest are those forged in the fight. You have already developed and demonstrated so much strength. I've witnessed in our conversations, projects, football practices, water polo games, and everything else we've done together. You are already strong, and by the virtue of being the class forced to brave this pandemic through to graduation, you will be the strongest, most resilient, most prepared students of your generation. Take that strength forward. Persevere, and continue making us proud. Much love and air hugs. Your Dr. C.
Congratulations, KIPP Atlanta Collegiate High School, class of 2020. All of us on the Atlanta Board of Education are pleased that we were able to take a few moments to celebrate you, all of your classmates, some of your memories, and all of your accomplishments. Thank you for sharing with us. We pledge that there will be more, and that someday, when circumstances are right and safe, we will celebrate live and in person with a full traditional ceremony. But for now, know that you are official graduates of Atlanta Public Schools. We, your parents, your teachers, your principal, your superintendent, your community, and your board members are certainly proud of you for graduating from high school. As you continue on your path through college, career, and life, know that you are not alone. Even when we are apart, you always have the support of all the people who have been a part of your journey. Once again, on behalf of Atlanta Public Schools, congratulations and good luck. We love you. We will miss you. Warriors, let's go!
KIPP Metro Atlanta Schools is a network of public charter schools dedicated to the belief that all children can learn and achieve at high levels. Since founding our first middle schools in 2003, KIPP Metro Atlanta Schools has been united around one goal: to help students develop their strength of character and academic abilities needed to succeed in life. The mission of KIPP Atlanta Collegiate is to provide rigorous academic and character skills that will ensure our students get to and through college with the resources to thrive in their future pursuits.
Greetings, warriors. My name is Nicole Franklin, and I'm the 12th grade assistant principal.
And my name is Alicia Berthay, and I'm the grade level chair for the illustrious class of 2020.
On behalf of the faculty, staff, students, alumni, and the regional support team, we would like to welcome you to KIPP Atlanta Collegiate's virtual celebration for the class of 2020.
Every year in high schools across this great nation, the time-honored tradition of graduation takes place, signifying the end of your childhood and entry into adulthood. Although this year might feel differently because of the serious health challenges facing Americans all over the country, we have not forgotten the significance of this moment in your lives.
This celebration is not to replace your graduation. Oh no, we will absolutely do our best to make sure that we see you for the big day in July. This is simply just a celebration of your achievements and accomplishments during your high school career.
So, without further ado, let's begin our show.
is varsity cheerleading and competition cheer. We have had an amazing ride over these last 4 years. Super shine to our 4 seniors, Jakiria Haynes, Kamari Hood, Khadijah Marshall, and Damaya Fossett. We have had an amazing ride. I am proud to say that we are 3-time region champs for the 6AA region, and we have placed at the state level for the last 3 years, with this year breaking the curse of 16 and moving to number 7 in the state. These group of young women have done an amazing job at setting the standard and raising the bar for what cheer looks like in the metro area. We thank you, and we can't wait to see what you do in the next chapter.
Don't be modest. They fire. We're going to talk about the track and field team, coached by the dynamic duo of Mr. Kossoff and Miss Kim.
We have to start off by giving out super shine to the #1 ranked athlete in the history of KAC track, Logan Beasley. Logan is the 2019 6AA region champion for cross country.
His teammate, Alexander Adeyemi, is ranked number 4 in KAC's history, becoming a 2019 6AA region medalist. Logan Beasley was also a part of the 4x400 school record-setting team with Shay Smith and Devonair Bird, who is also a standout on the football team. Let's not forget about our Lady Warriors. The 2019 track team won the region and placed 3rd in the state final. Seniors like Jalecia Williams and Victoria Umora, who have medaled in the region in previous years, and also Jordan Campbell, who is ranked number 3 all time in KAC's history for cross country. They carried that team to victory.
Jasmine Strickland, school record holder, 100 meters, 200 meters, 4x100 relay, 4x400 relay, 4-time 6AA region champion, 9-time region medalist, 8-time state qualifier, 5-time state medalist, including 3 silver medals.
Jordan Campbell, school record holder, 400 meters, triple jump, and 4x400 relay, 2-time 6AA region champion, 4-time region medalist, 3-time state qualifier, and 2-time state medalist.
Tanaya Baker, school record holder, pole vault, 4x100 relay, 6-time region medalist, 3-time state qualifier, 1-time state medalist.
Nyara Brown, school record holder, high jump, 1-time region medalist.
Lakeisha Rutledge, 1-time region champion, 2-time region medalist, 2-time state qualifier.
We'd also like to give a shout out to Ariel Baldwin, Jalecia Williams, and Righteous Chester, our 3 seniors that are all region basketball players. And also a big shout out to Righteous Chester, who was runner-up for All Region Player of the Year.
On and off the court and field, our scholars are amazing. We've also had a number of scholars that have made significant contributions in the world of fine arts.
Our KIPPsters also enjoy performing and showcasing various forms of artistic expression.
The Sounds of Royalty Marching Band and Purple Rain, led by Mr. Washington, Mr. Jenkins, Miss Hogan, and Miss Welch, is hands down the best band in APS, no questions asked. They had the opportunity to perform at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the Pylon 7-on-7 National Championship, and won. They played at the Gala for the Junior League of Atlanta, which was attended by some of the who's who of Atlanta. They also performed for the Grove Park Foundation as their special invited guests for the evening. They also were the main attraction for the KIPP Metro Atlanta fundraiser, where they shut down the Beltline. Our Purple Rain dance line takes pride in being the classiest and most talented dancers in Atlanta and work very hard to electrify the crowd for every performance. They have also become the unofficial pep band for Morehouse College during the basketball season. The Sounds of Royalty also had the opportunity to perform outside the Tyler Perry Studios during the Democratic debate, where they assisted in rallying for choice in education. This performance caught the attention of the New York Times. None of these accomplishments could have been possible without the contributions of the class of 2020.
KAC's dance ensemble, coached by Mrs. Lee, competed in their first invitational held at Columbus State University. Jabria Davis and Brianna Wilburn represented the class of 2020, leading the team to a top 3 finish in the jazz category. Jabria and Brianna were also selected to perform in an adjudicated formal concert at Kennesaw State University's High School Dance Festival in February of 2020. Both young ladies are KAC Dance Company founding members.
You know we could not finish this video without talking about our 2 dynamic step teams, the Diamonds of Destruction Girls Step Team, led by Miss McLaughlin, and of course, my GK5 Boys Step Team, led by your boy. You already know what time it is. Our girls had an amazing season. Major shout out to Akira Johnson and Sharice McCauley, our 2 seniors on the girls step team, our 2020 GSL Regional Grand Champs. Yes, you heard me, our Regional Grand Champs. And shout out to the boys led by Captain Keyshawn Dixon, our 2020 Boys Regional Champs. So as you can see, our step teams are doing great things, and they're going to continue doing great things in the future.
And there you have it. Those are our shout outs for all of our scholars that placed in regional or state championships for this year.
We love you guys. We really appreciate all the hard work and dedication that you gave to KAC. It will never be forgotten.
2020, you have definitely left your mark. Now we're going to kick it over to KTC to talk about what you've done in the classroom as you prepare for your next steps in life.
Good afternoon. I'm Jillian Cleveland Dennis, one of your KIPP through college counselors here at KIPP Atlanta Collegiate. I've had the privilege of working with the class of 2020 for the past 2 years, and I think I speak for all of KIPP Metro Atlanta when I say how proud of you all we are and all of the amazing things that you all have accomplished. Speaking of accomplishments, let's talk a little bit about how awesome you guys are. This graduating class has amassed over $13.2 million in scholarships. Great job, guys. 36 seniors have qualified and will receive the Hope Scholarship to attend any of Georgia's colleges or universities across the state. 2 scholars received the 5 Sean Scholarship. Joshua Carter will be using the scholarship to attend Langston University, and Kobe Crowder was awarded the scholarship to attend Alabama A&M University. 9 members of this graduating class were awarded presidential scholarships at various colleges and universities around the country. For the first time in KIPP Atlanta Collegiate's history, we have a QuestBridge Scholar! Woo! Tanaya Baker was awarded this coveted scholarship and will be attending the Ivy League institution, University of Pennsylvania, in the fall. Tanaya, we are so proud of you. The first recipient of the inaugural KIPP Lomax Scholarship was awarded to this year's valedictorian. Khadijah Marshall will be using this scholarship to attend Howard University in the fall. Khadijah is also the largest scholarship award recipient in the history of KIPP Atlanta Collegiate, receiving over $1.3 million in scholarships. Way to go, Khadijah. We have 2 scholars who have qualified for the Chick-fil-A Leadership Scholarship, which is awarded to students who work at local franchises. Brianna Dewberry and Oliver Haney are this year's recipients. 10 KAC scholars were awarded the Zell Miller Scholarship to attend any college or university in the state, and they will be awarded full tuition. 89 members of KIPP Atlanta Collegiate Senior Class were awarded the Achieve Atlanta Scholarship. Scholars from this graduating class are joining the armed forces to help protect and serve our borders and protect our country. Rodney Brentley, Keyshawn Dixon, Amav Geese, and Azaria Simpson will be enlisting in the United States National Guard. Deshaun King and Jaya McCauley will be enlisting in the United States Navy. We salute you. KIPP Metro Atlanta is proud of the colleges and universities that we have created partnerships with. Let's take a few moments to highlight these great institutions.
Every year, KAC hosts our annual awards night. The following scholars exhibited excellence in various content areas, performing arts, and athletics. Chad Mercer, excellence in economics. Constance Charmant, excellence in AP research. Constance Charmant, excellence in American government. Janiyah Murchison, excellence in AP literature. Sadiq Stone, excellence in AP literature. Tanaya Baker, excellence in AP calculus. Kayla Harris, excellence in AP statistics. Ambria Porter, excellence in AP biology. Jordan Campbell, excellence in AP environmental science. Akira Johnson, excellence in AP chemistry. Clayton Gaines, excellence in Spanish 2. Chloe Fowler, excellence in journalism. Nzinga Jones, excellence in band. Jamovia Womack, Stellar Artist Award. Takari Mitchell, excellence in chorus. Jabria Davis, excellence in dance. Khadijah Marshall, KIPP through College, Top Dollar Award. Aaliyah Fain, KIPP through College, Stellar Kipster. Tobias McCoy, KIPP through College, Dedication Award.
Honor, humanity, innovation, tenacity, and unity are the core values that we strive to emulate at KIPP Atlanta Collegiate. Since 2011, these values have been embedded in our school culture, and we would like to take this time to recognize our scholars who have consistently epitomized these values. Cheeky Benton, Honor Award. Victoria Umorin, Tenacity Award. Ariel Balden, Unity Award. Takari Mitchell, Humanity Award. Jarek Hudson, Innovation Award. KAC has several scholars from various sports who are recognized for their sportsmanship, athleticism, dedication, and citizenship. Jamovia Womack, Citizenship Award. Debonair Bird, Golden Helmet Award. Righteous Chester, Senior Male Athlete Award. Jalecia Williams, Senior Female Athlete Award. This year, we recognize one senior who has the best attendance record. This scholar comes to school daily with a positive attitude and a zest for learning. Joshua Carter, Outstanding Attendance. The Atlanta Journal Cup is awarded to a senior who demonstrates leadership qualities, is active in the community, and has a winning attitude. Congratulations to Ariel Balden, our 2020 recipient of the AJC Cup.
There are 2 KAC Warriors who will walk away with the coveted Warrior Award this year. I am very proud to honor and recognize Ari Hawkins for representing all 5 of our core values: honor, humanity, tenacity, innovation, and unity. She is accompanied by none other than Squirrel, Deshaun King, who I am also happy to award this to for your endless dedication and commitment to your community. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. I am Khadijah Marshall, your class of 2020 valedictorian and STAR student.
Good afternoon. I'm Tobias McCoy, your co-salutatorian of the class of 2020.
And I am Jordan Campbell, also your co-salutatorian of KIPP Atlanta Collegiate's amazing graduating class of 2020.
My fellow KIPP scholars, it is an honor and privilege to address you today. I have had the pleasure of knowing many of you since 5th grade at KIPP Strive Academy and others over the past 4 years during our journey at KAC. First and foremost, I would like to give my sincere thanks to the faculty and staff at our feeder schools and at KIPP Atlanta Collegiate for your unwavering love, support, faith, and confidence in us that you all display each and every day. Thank you for making it your priority to ensure that all of your students experience a safe learning environment and provided us with academically challenging courses which have prepared us for various post-secondary options and a promising future. Classmates, I want to say thank you for consistently holding each other accountable to meet common app deadlines, pushing teammates to be punctual and make it to practices on time, and for taking the initiative to reconstruct this year's Senior Week. Although we voiced our concerns about unfavorable hands we were dealt, the shared experiences and bonds developed cannot be traded for anything else in the world. Individually, we've all experienced growth in some aspect of our lives, and it is a product of our independence and abundance of grit shared by the class of 2020. Together, we have created countless memories on and off campus. Some we wish we could go back and reconstruct, and others we wish we could make time stand still. High school can be a challenge for some and a breeze for others, but ultimately, this shared experience has been a blessing. So I urge you to keep your heads up and stay in the game.
Now seniors, whether you realize it or not, we can actually relate to our high school experiences to the game of baseball quite a bit. One of the great examples of one's taking control of their future while never allowing doubters to determine their fate is the story of a baseball player named Jose Altuve. At the age of 16, Jose decided to attend a Houston Astros tryout camp, but the scouts did not allow him to try out, because he was 5'6". They decided he was too short. After Jose got rejected, he returned that next day to that exact same training camp. Recognizing his determination, one of the Astros assistants asked him a simple yet pivotal question: "Can you play?" Altuve looked him dead in the eye, and he responded by saying, "I'll show you." After being given a shot, Altuve would sign a contract of just under $20,000. That did not deter Altuve at all. 6 All-Star team selections later, a league MVP, a Gold Glove Award, and 1 World Series championship, and possibly a future Hall of Famer, Jose Altuve showed those doubters and that same assistant that he could indeed play. And today, class of 2020, you all will be lying to yourselves if he said it doesn't feel good that we have showed the world that we too, just like Altuve, can play. Now, it would be disingenuous to act like this day arrived without doubt and confusion, and at times uncertainty. But in the famous words of Andre 3000, from my favorite group, Outkast, of course, you can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. For many of us, our entire senior year was the pretty picnic that we had planned. From the long-awaited signing day to senior week and our last high school baseball game, soccer match, or track meet. And even for myself, as I had envisioned this pretty picnic where I would receive numerous baseball offers to play at various colleges. However, just like that rain on a sunny day that we did not predict, our senior year would come to a stop due to the current global pandemic. I'll also have to admit that in no way I would have thought that a tear in my ACL, a potential career-ending injury for some, would sideline me from the game I love the most. However, just like any rainy day, a simple umbrella allows you to keep pushing forward. And we have done just that. For the past few years, we've grabbed our umbrellas not once but multiple of times. And we are sure of capable of doing it right now. We have not only moved forward, but we have shown the world that the things that they thought were impossible were possible.
Now, the future is going to be full of surprises and will often take many unexpected turns at what seems to be the worst times. Like our situation now, this is shown because our year was cut short. The time that we dreamed about for 12 long years was gone in the blink of an eye. We had no idea that March 13, 2020 would be the last day of our senior year, the last day that we would ever see some of our fellow classmates and teachers in person. The memories that we planned on making in the last 3 months of our senior year were gone. They were stripped away from us very abruptly. Now, life took a left turn just as we were approaching the right corner, and we were left with the harsh reality that we would have no prom, no graduation, and many other senior events would be canceled due to the global pandemic going on right now. And it crept up on us. The same pandemic that has infected over 3 million people worldwide, caused hundreds of thousands of deaths, caused entire school districts to be shut down, stay-at-home orders to be put in place, and rapidly chipped away at the economy. COVID-19 has been ultimately devastating. And yes, I do agree that this is heartbreaking and ultimately sucks. But on today, I challenge you not to dwell on the misfortunes, but to use them as building blocks of tomorrow. During this pandemic, we showed the world how strong we truly are as a collective unit. We persevered through a lot and must use this same approach as we begin to mature into our adulthood. It is time to move on and not forget about the past, but to focus on the present so that our future can play out exactly as we want it to. Right. It is evident that we have a big purpose in life. We must not allow our minds to occupy itself on the horrible circumstances that we cannot change, and we cannot continue to feel sorry for ourselves. Just like the virus did, we must attack. We must get into go mode and suit up so that we are ready to attack our dreams, whether that's going to college, trade school, the military, or the workforce in order to be successful. We must never forget where we come from so that we never forget where we are going. We must work as a unit in supporting each other and act as a catalyst as we funnel through one another for success. We majored in minority, our associates of conformity, bachelors of boastfulness, but now we must master unity. We are an unforgettable class that will become the next set of first-class lawyers, surgeons, world-renowned hairstylists, actors, and many more. I, Jordan Campbell, will be continuing my education at the illustrious Xavier of Louisiana on an athletic and academic scholarship, majoring in chemistry on a pre-med track.
I, Tobias McCoy, will be attending the Georgia Institute of Technology, where I will major in literature, media, and communications, while I also pursue my dreams of playing professional baseball.
And I, Khadijah Marshall, will be taking my talents to Howard University, majoring in biology on a pre-med track. KIPP Atlanta Collegiate has done its job to prepare us with the skills and confidence to pursue our own chosen path to lead fulfilling lives and build a better world. Now it is up to us to decide what we will do with the skills given. I charge my fellow classmates to remember that despite anything life brings you, you are a part of the 2020 class of visionaries. Choose not to be the loafer, one who lacks insight and drive. Choose not to be a leech, one who does not contribute, but reaps the fruits of other labor. Instead, choose to be the leader, one who holds the sway in the room. Choose to be the lifter, one who helps expand the territory, challenging authority in a constructive and tactful way, by offering value through support and assertion. The choice is yours.
To the class with perfect vision, we salute you.
Did you guys just see all of those names, all of those faces, all of the accomplishments of the class of 2020? We could not be prouder of all of you. We could not be more honored to say that we were a part of your journey, to say that we were a part of this chapter in your life. Today is a virtual celebration. This is not a ceremony. So I am not going to give you a speech. You don't want to hear it, and I don't want to say it, because we are going to be together at the end of July anyway. We're just going to claim that for our traditional in-person ceremonies. And even though I will not be back at KIPP Atlanta Collegiate next year, as you all know, we are closing out the class of 2020 together, okay? Because you are me, I am you. This is our year, and we are going to go out in style. The message I have for you is really short. It is that this moment right now is bigger than you, right? You heard earlier the millions of people who have been affected by COVID-19. Some of you have personally been affected. You have felt it. You have felt the loss and the trauma of it. We have all felt the isolation and the loneliness and the uncertainty of it. But it is not just our journey. It is not just our chapter. This is something that is affecting all of us globally. It is something that will link us and connect us. It is a moment we could not have fathomed when we walked into the doors at the beginning of the school year of 2019, 2020. And it's something that we didn't imagine on Friday, March 13th, when we walked out those doors. Some of us still hugging each other and high-fiving, thinking maybe we had 2 weeks away, but we were gonna be back in the building. We were going to be back together. We were going to have the promposals of life still occur in the cafeteria or the cafetorium, or outside during dismissal. We were still going to be able to celebrate together, to have vision, have the senior awards ceremony. We never saw this coming, right? And so we can sink in and think about, oh, the loss of it. Woe is us, right? Like, how did this happen to us? But this moment is bigger than you. It is bigger than me. The same can be said for your graduation, right? The fact that you have made it to the end of your high school journey. Look around your house right now. Look at all of the people who are around you, who have supported you along this journey. This graduation is theirs too. Ask your mama, ask your dad, ask your auntie, your grandma, your great-grandmother. They dreamt of this moment. They visualized this moment. They prayed for this moment before you could even walk. This is their moment as well, okay? This moment is larger. It is bigger than you. I want you to keep that in mind. Because this is 2020, so nice we had to say it twice, there is a secondary part of this message. This moment is bigger than you, but you are also bigger than this moment, okay? This moment will not define who you are. This moment should not define your high school career, your entire K-12 experience, because you are more. You are bigger than just the collection and the connection, okay, that you have built through this virtual space. You are more than COVID-19 and coronavirus. You are more than fear. You are more than doubt, more than uncertainty, okay? You are bigger than that. The same, when you reflect on your high school career, can be said, okay? Some of you aren't necessarily the proudest of who you were and how you showed up throughout your high school experience. You might have felt like, man, I was a bit mediocre there, a little bit basic. That could be true, but you are bigger than that, okay? You are bigger than this moment. You have your life ahead of you, okay? A lifetime of chapters to continue to fill up where you can become the fullness of yourselves, okay? I want you to also give yourself grace in the midst of that, because you might not have figured it all the way out yet. That's okay. You're 17, 18, 19. It is okay if you haven't figured it all out. I am 38. Some days, I haven't figured it all out, okay? Again, this is bigger than all of us. You are bigger than this one defined moment in time, bigger than May 19th, 2020, okay? You are the content of your character. If you don't believe me, I want you to think about this, right? Close your eyes really fast. And I want you to think about me. Think about your advisors. Think about your favorite teacher. What I can guarantee you is that what you are thinking right now has nothing to do with our achievements and accolades. You are not thinking, oh, that's Dr. Perry that I'm listening to right now. You can open your eyes. or that I am looking at with her 5 degrees. You're not thinking that. You had a feeling when I told you to think about one of those adults. You remember how we made you feel. You will always remember that. You will remember how we made you feel. And God willing, the feeling that we gave you is one of hope, one of peace, one of trust, one of love, one of joy, one of an ability to be able to take a safe risk and know that we have your back regardless, okay? Because again, who we are at our core and our character is actually what defines us. So you are bigger than just this moment. You are bigger than this high school diploma. You are bigger than where you have chosen to go to college or what workforce you have decided to enter or the military branch that you have decided to enlist in, okay? Know that. And the person that you are is a person that we love. We love. And we will always rock with, okay? For now and forever, all right? So I do want you to keep in mind as I close up right now and you get ready to hear that alma mater one more time, okay? That the class of 2020 has no bigger fan, no bigger cheerleader, no bigger, I almost did a cheer. I want y'all to know that. Okay, I said I was going to sing a good old pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. But then I pulled it back. I said that I didn't want to embarrass myself. I might have just done that, okay? But I want you to know that I am your biggest fan, biggest cheerleader, your advisors, your teachers, your families, okay? We are all your biggest cheerleaders and biggest supporters. And we could not be prouder of you in this moment if we tried. And so again, this is just our celebration. So we celebrate you. And we are prayerful and hopeful that we will be together again at the end of July, where we are able to see each other in person, health and medical standards, right? Please be in our favor. So we will see each other again. I will see you. I will not be prouder to stand in front of you as your school leader to close out this chapter of your life. Congratulations, guys. Love you, love you, love you. You did it.
Dr. Shanika Perry entered our hallways of KIPP Atlanta Collegiate in 2015 as an assistant principal from New York. She brought along with her a passion for education and a love for our young scholars. In 2019, she was elevated to school leader of our institution of higher learning, where she sought out on an educational quest to make KIPP Atlanta Collegiate a cornerstone in the community of the west side of Atlanta and the greater metro Atlanta area. Under her leadership, we have moved to a more equitable, sustainable, and academically sound institution in an unapologetic fashion. Dr. Shanika Perry, we salute you for all you have done for education and our young scholars here at KIPP Metro Atlanta. Thank you.
KIC, we sing to thee, strong unity and tenacity. We have honor in all that we do, innovation to give something new, humanity to touch the community. KIPP Atlanta Collegiate, our alma mater. KIPP Atlanta Collegiate, it gives us knowledge. KIPP Atlanta Collegiate, our alma mater. Oh, how we love our KIC. KIC, we sing to thee. Ooh, ooh. We have honor in all that we do, innovation to give something new. Oh, how we love our KIC.
We thoroughly hope that you enjoyed this celebration of the class of 2020, and we look forward to seeing you face to face when conditions allow as we continue to celebrate and honor you as graduates, because you are #worth the wait.